These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories for ABC15 Arizona. ABC15 is continuing to follow up on the Gila River officer who was shot and killed in the line of duty Saturday. The FBI confirming that 2 people were taken into custody, both males, 1 adult and a juvenile, in connection to the shooting that killed Gila River police officer Joshua Breeze and injured another officer after a disturbance call in their community. 1 community member also died and 3 others were injured. It is still currently unclear how this shooting happened. ABC15 is continuing to reach out to the FBI and police for more answers. Staying on top of your border watch this morning, today an Arizona House delegation will be in Yuma to discuss the border crisis just 1 day before voting on HCR 2060. House members will visit a local crisis shelter, participating in a roundtable discussion and speak with Yuma County leaders. ABC15 will be at the Capitol for that HCR 2060 vote tomorrow. The bill would create a ballot initiative. If passed, would make it a state crime to cross the border illegally. It would also allow local law enforcement to arrest migrants and local judges to issue deportations. Turning now to our wildfire watch, Tonto National Forest officials will continue working on the spring fire this morning after it grew past 4,000 acres yesterday. At last check, there's been no containment due to the inaccessibility of terrain to firefighters. And looking just north of the valley, where officials say the table fire is around 676 acres and 85% contained. Now is the time to check the expiration dates on your sunscreens and stock up on what you need for the summer. But before you do so, consumer reporter John Matarese has a warning about what's on those sunscreen labels so you don't waste your money.
SPF. That's one of the first things you check for when you buy a bottle of sunscreen for your outdoor summer activities. But just released testing shows that a sunscreen's protection doesn't always match the SPF number on the label.
In school, it's all about ABC and 1, 2, 3. But we're on the brink of summer's sizzle, so we're talking SPF and UVB, something Mason Collinsworth knows too well.
I always have it on my face. I feel like it's the most important. I'm pretty freckly.
Finding the right sunscreen comes down to the right combination of letters and numbers. It can be overwhelming, so we'll start with this one, 96. That's the number of sunscreens recently rated by Consumer Reports. The top-rated sunscreen this year, Coppertone Water Babies Lotion SPF 50, with a perfect score of 100, according to health and food editor Trisha Calvo. It runs about $9 a bottle, a lot less than many other brands.
In fact, that we've found over the years that price is no guarantee of performance.
So why bother with ratings? Consumer Reports finds you may not get the protection you think you're getting with some sunscreens.
Our CR-tested average SPFs are often lower than what you might see on a label.
For the best coverage, Consumer Reports recommends lotions over sprays, especially for children.
Sprays do carry some risks of inhalation, particularly when they're used on windy days.
But Calvo says any sunscreen is better than no sunscreen at all. Pickleball player Melody Reno says she never comes out to play without full coverage.
I use a tinted moisturizer sunscreen on my face and a regular sunscreen on my body.
That way you don't burn and you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Temperatures once again will be above 100 degrees this afternoon. Starting off with temperatures in the morning in the mid-80s, warming up to the mid-90s by noon with abundant sunshine throughout the day and winds right around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we are expecting that high of 104 later today here in the valley. Northern Arizona just shy of 80 degrees in Flagstaff, 80s all on the Mogollon Rim, and 90s as you head toward areas like Kingman, Page, and Sedona too, with 100s right along the I-10 corridor from the Old Pueblo to Casa Grande. Gila Bend, though, will be at 101, and the hot spots there in Mojave County. And it'll be even hotter Wednesday through Friday as we have excessive heat watches and warnings for much of central and western Arizona, as we are anticipating our first 110 of the year, at least here in the valley, beginning Wednesday through Friday. With lows warming up too, we'll be in the 80s by about Wednesday morning. And in Flagstaff, we will be in the 70s today, 80s Tuesday. But look at Thursday and beyond. It'll be hot, but we do have some slight rain chances Thursday all the way through the weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.